Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. In my last video, I talked about listening skills and ways on how to improve our listening. Today, we'll be looking at listening comprehension, which is also an aspect when discussing listening skills. So I will ask, what is listening comprehension? Listening comprehension is beyond hearing what is said. It's beyond opening our mouth or our lips to speak. It's all about understanding what is being spoken by the speaker when we listen. It's the ability to understand the words and relate to them in some way. So when people speak, your wish is to understand what the person is saying and be able to relate with what is being said. Because this is also a form of communication. When people speak and you don't understand, it's very difficult for you to give feedback, a positive feedback to them. For example, when you hear a story being read aloud, good listening comprehension skills enables you to understand the story, remember it, and discuss it, and even retell it in your own words. This happens a lot when we watch movies and you wish to tell your friend at school or at any other place about the particular film you watched. You want to say it in a way whereby it excites the listener, and the listener will love to watch it. So, you use the same comprehension skills when reading, which we will get to. Listening as comprehension also means that the main function of listening is to facilitate understanding. So the key words in listening comprehension is understanding the spoken text. Understanding the spoken text. So how do I achieve this listening comprehension? There are so many ways whereby we can achieve such. The first is recognizing the literary meaning of the text, of the spoken text. What do I mean by the literary meaning? Literary meaning talks about the surface meaning of what is being said. It deals about facts, details, or information that are explicitly stated in the audio story. So literary meaning simply means the facts and details that are explicitly stated. They are not hidden. You don't need to go far before you pick these facts from the text, from the spoken text. Also, understanding the vocabulary used in the text goes a long way. Questions about the meaning of words as they are used in the context of the audio story. Within the spoken text, there are some questions that arises from within you when you are listening to the text, such as the meaning of words. Why is this particular words being used? You can also make inferences when engaging in listening comprehension. What do I mean by inference? These inferences in any given spoken text are beyond the literary meaning. Remember I talked about the literary meaning, which is just the surface meaning. The inference we are talking about here goes beyond what is said. It goes beyond what is said. So you need to look deeper to dig out some meanings that are implicit. Remember, the literary meaning talks about the explicit, while the inference talks about the implicit. The implicit meaning of a spoken text is done by the listener. Not just the listener, but the one who actively listens. Another tip here is identifying the main idea, or what we call central idea or gist of an audio story. For every story or any spoken text, there is always a central gist. There's a reason why the story is created. There's a reason why the spoken text is being spoken. So you need to understand that. It's very, very crucial. There's a central gist, or what we call theme, behind every story or any spoken text. So after that, another tip is you draw your conclusions. You have listened, you have made inference, you have asked questions about the facts and details. You've understood every form of vocabulary used in the spoken text or the audio story. Then you draw your conclusions. These conclusions are your opinions and your judgment. So you draw it and make it your own. Okay, this is what I understand about what the story is saying. Another tip is analyzing reasoning. After you've come to a reasonable conclusion about your judgments, then you analyze your reasoning. This could be in form of questions asking. That is, asking questions to analyze your reasoning for supporting a claim or for supporting your opinion. This is very, very crucial also. So viewers, let's go over to some listening practices. Let's see how far you'll be able to listen to this short audio story and also answer the questions below. I would love to see your answers. I would love to see your comments in my description box below. I would love to see how well you've actively listened in this spoken text. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel at Banky's Corner. Keep listening actively and keep studying. See you in my next video. Bye.
Listen to this passage and answer the questions that follow. You can see soil everywhere, along the road, in the field, in the garden, and even along the beach. Soil is very important to us for many reasons. Crops and trees which provide us with food grow on the soil. All types of soils are made up of particles. These soil particles are of different sizes. You can easily see the different soil particles in any soil sample if you perform a very simple experiment. You will need a big glass, garden soil, water, and spoon. Now, answer the following questions orally. Where do you usually find soil? Why is soil important to man? What do you call those tiny pieces which make up the soil? Name some of the instruments needed to perform an experiment about soil particles. Name one important thing which plants provide us as they grow on soil.